The wait is over. 2017 Gagarin Cup playoffs are finally here, and boy do we have a show for you tonight. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We're gonna make our first stop in Moscow, where Red Army welcome Jokerit. The Red and Blue finished on top of the league this year, while Jokerit had a tight squeeze into postseason. Let's see if they can pull off an upset tonight. And they almost get off to a perfect start. Just a couple of seconds into the game, the puck bounces to Ilya Sorokin. He can't get it under control, and the whistle goes just as Brian O'Neill puts it in. They're not gonna count it. Just after that, O'Neill scores for hooking. Red Army go on a power play, and they convert. Bogdan Kisielewicz slams it in from the high slot. That's his first career Gagarin Cup playoffs marker. 3 minutes later, Red Army doubled their lead. Jan Morrison dishes the puck over to Greg Scott, and he snipes it past Ryan Zapolsky. And just like that, Red Army have a 2-0 lead. Jokerit still have far, and then though, late in the period, we'll get to see a big hit by Artur Skulda on Greg Scott. It's like he ran into a concrete wall there. Early in the second period, Red Army on a power play again. Alexander Potter gets the puck down low, goes for a backhand shot, and he's robbed by Ryan Zapolsky. How did that not go in? Leader for the period, Jokerit sliced Red Army's lead in half. Marco Antila taps it backdoor to Ante Billstrom, and former Red Army forward puts it in. It's a 2-1 hockey game now. It takes Red Army just 5 minutes to get their 2-goal lead back. Greg Scott gives Bogdan Kisielewicz for his second of the night from behind the net. Great shot by Kisielewicz too. We move on to the third period. Tommy Hutel is driving hard to the net, and he's pulled down by Grigory Panin. It's gonna be a penalty shot. Hutel skates in, wrists it from the hash marks, right into the glove of Ilya Sorokin. It's still 3-1. A couple of shifts later, though, Jokerit do get back within one. Yellow Lightning hits the target with a rocket from the right wing. It goes in and out, but they're gonna count it after a video review. Jokerit ran out of options, so they pull Zapolsky for the extra tackle late in regulation, but that only leads to an empty netter by Vladimir Zharkov. He bags it. Red Army take game 1 4-2 on home ice. It looks like a long and promising series, though. Just look at all the fighting that takes place in the 9 seconds of regulation. At least they're gonna have another goal this Thursday. Our next game takes place in St. Petersburg, where the mighty SKA take on Beaters, who play in their first Gagarin Cup playoffs game in franchise history. No pressure, right? SKA got on the board first. Just go on a power play late in the opening period of play. Anton Belov with the laser. He get it done up, and Vadim Shipachov pick up the assists. Early in the second period, Videos get in on a 2-on-1 rush. Miro Alton and Fitzmario Kempe. He shoots, and Mikko Koskinen says no. What a save to keep SKA in the lead. Midway for the period, Videos do tie it up. Alexei Makeyev continues to have an impressive season as he scores his first career playoff goal in his first career playoff game. And just like that, it's 1-1 on the board. SKA grabbed the lead again just 4 minutes later, though. Nikita Gusev nets it on a power play again as the puck bounces all over the slot. This one comes unassisted. SKA lead 2-1. And they had a security goal to their lead just 27 seconds into the third frame. Nikita Dadonov snipes it right off a face-off. SKA special team scored 2 power play goals on 4 attempts, and they take game 1 of the series. Your final is 3-1 SKA. We travel to Yaroslavl now, where Lokomotiv lays him up against Dynamo Minsk. Dan Scrivens passes Alexei Morigin as we go to Arena 2000 for the action. And Scriven has a lot of work to do late in the first. Loco takes several shots on this power play attempt, but Scriven stops everything heading his way. There's no textbook for that, you know? Late in the second period, Brennan Colson makes a marvelous cross-ice pass to Jakub Knuckledal out the back door, but Knuckledal can't tap it into a wide-open net. Danovic just got really lucky there. All of the goals take place in the third period. First, Vladislav Gavrikov throws the puck at the stop for Pavel Koskovsky. He fends on the shot, but Yegor Korshkov puts it in a few moments later. And what a goal that is! Silky smooth hands by Korshkov, and Loco take a 1-0 lead. Shortly after that, they go on a power play and they extend their lead to 2-0. Ryan Telson makes yet another crease pass, and this time it's Patrick Kontiala who finds the back of the net. One former Toronto Marlies scores on another one. Kontiala beats Scrivens to give Loco a firm lead midway through the third. Then we get a goal back 3 minutes later as Matt Alson scores his first playoff goal in 2 years, but that's as close as they can get on this one. Volga hold on to the 1-goal lead and they take it 2-1 on home ice to open up the series. We'll head back to Moscow for our final game of the day. Dynamo Moscow go up against Torpedo as we go to VDV Ice Palace. And it turns out to be a gritty battle, not because of goaltending heroics by Mikhail Birikov. Early in the second period, he stops Maxim Karpov's wrister from the right circle on a power play. Early in the third period, Dynamo had another man advantage. Vichy Vishnevsky goes for a clapper. It's blocked by Slava Kulom, and Alexei Tsvetkov has a go. And Mikhail Birikov stops it with his blocker. My oh my, what a save! Just after that, Arthur Puchingalov finds wide open Denis Kokorev down low. He shoots, and that's stopped by Birikov again. This guy cannot be beat on his stick side. A few minutes later, Denis Kokorev sets up Andrei Mironov at the blue line. He lets it rip. Mikhail Birikov easily gloves it moments before Alexei Tsvetkov collapses on him. Birikov is going to be alright though. The game goes to overtime. Dynamo are in an odd-man rush. Alexei Tsvetkov passes Tansel Galim across ice. He shoots, and Birikov makes yet another blocker save. How many does he have at his magic hat? It goes to double overtime with just a few seconds in. Arthur Puchingalov is in a break, but he can't put it past Birikov. Birikov appears to be in pain there after collision with the Dynamo player. No call on the play, and Birikov stays in goal. In the next shift, he gets bumped into again by his own defenseman and Markish Korsams. Still think you had a tough day at the office? Birikov is banged up, but he remains in the game. And this is how it ends. Midway through double overtime, Lukasz Korspar steals the puck at the end boards, throws it in the high slot, Maxim Karpov shoots, and he scores! Dynamo finally solved Birikov and take game 1 on home ice. Birikov stopped 48 shots in this one, but Torpedo still lose it 1-0. That's all we've got for you tonight. Make sure to tune in again tomorrow though as the playoffs kick off in the Eastern Conference. That's gonna be a lot of fun. My name is Andrei Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.